we're going to be going over this morning a couple of things. First, we're going to talk about real quick, what are we doing? What is this Jumpstart thing? How to prepare for it personally for you and for team, clients, everybody. Amy's going to offer anything that I missed or messed up after that. And then Kendall is going to go through and actually lead us through a practice Zoom of what it'll actually be like for you and for your clients and for anybody that's coming on these weekly calls. Then we'll have a short Q&A. And then I did put on here technology if I need to help anybody with the board side of things, but we probably won't get to that because this could get a little bit lengthy. But let me tell you why it's worth it. Because what we're doing here, this Jumpstart 2024, as you know, it's an initiative that's coming from the company. But I feel like we're bringing it to the next level on our team. Really getting inspired with what Julie Mahajra did on the recent Zoom where she rolled out what her team's doing. And I know that was an official training from the company, but she goes to the next level in the level of support. And that's the same thing we're going to do. So imagine a world where it's great. We all love offering Juice Plus to our family, our friends, our customers, and anybody we meet. And we know the value of that. But let's face it. I mean, we love that study where people went to McDonald's and they took Juice Plus, and it shows that there are positive results. But we want more for the people we care about in our lives, right? And it's great that we've had the Shred 10. It's a great program, but it still doesn't quite compare to what we might see from some other companies. In particular, I think of some of these weight loss companies where, there's accountability, you're plugged in, you're a part of something. So this is not just the Shred 10. This is not just we're all going to shred together in January and we're going to focus more on the shred. This is a much more comprehensive support program for all of us improving our health, more so than what we've done in the past. Okay, it's not just the Shred 10, although the Shred 10 is a part of it. The company has certain dates where the Shred is going to be launched, for instance, on the 8th coming up. But the way we're setting this up, as you're going to see shortly, this is something that people can jump into any time of the month, any day of the week, and still have success and still have support, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to, in addition to offering the shred materials as we've done in the past, just so you guys know, we're de-emphasizing the word shred a little bit. So be mindful of that and try to follow our lead as we do that. We're going to be looking for ways to get away from that shred concept. If you've been doing that for a while, it can cause a little confusion. Are we shredding 10 pounds? What is this? We're going to be focused on, it's going to be evolving. Let's just say that. But we're going to de-emphasize the word, although it's all over the material, so it's going to be hard to avoid the word. But it's not just the Shred 10. We also have real support Zooms each week, okay? Not just our Facebook groups, which we're still going to have. We're going to have support Zooms on Mondays at 11:30 and 7:30 Eastern time. So that gives people two options once a week. Either they can do the daytime or an evening option. And then on Wednesdays, Jennifer Myers is running the Wellness Wednesdays education programs every single week. And make sure you're following your chat. It looks like Amy has found the chat and is putting some stuff in there for you. And she's going to be supplementing everything I'm saying right now, I'm sure. And then in addition to the Wellness Wednesdays, it's going to be the Facebook groups, which we're running it through our customer group. But I know some other people are having specialized Facebook groups just for this. Okay. So that when you put that all together and combine it with the fact that the company has the incentive right now where when they order a trio, they can get 20 days of free shakes. It kind of sets it up for the shred naturally for them. It really becomes a more comprehensive part of what we're trying to do. And what we've seen as we get reports from other teams that are doing this is that it's really powerful. People can jump in at any time. They can support each other. I don't know about you, but the getting healthier myself has been one of the biggest benefits of being in this community. It's a tie for me, whether health or wealth has been the biggest benefit to our family. but I think health is always going to be the benefit. So it's amazing. So how do we prepare? Well, we're going to, and you're here, you're watching this. So that's good. There's going to be a recording that gets reposted into, there's going to be a YouTube video, and I'm sure your team leaders will put it into your team groups. You're going to encourage your partners on your team to watch this training and to get familiar with what we're doing. There's a specialized board just for this on the Campbell team boards. I would implore you to go through and familiarize yourself with what's going on there. There's resources, there's posts, there's stories, there's everything you can want to not only do the shred or do the Jumpstart, but also to support your team in the Jumpstart and to welcome other people to come on and do it with you. Of course, in our community, I am going to say, let's get back to being healthy. Let's make a New Year's resolution, if that's something you do, that we're going to get healthier together, and let's just be all in. Let's jump into the Jumpstart. Let's do this shred starting on the 8th and really go for it. And then the last thing you're going to do is share. You're going to share. You're going to lead. You're a leader if you're here, and you're going to lead your team, your family, your friends. Maybe you have a spouse or a child or a mom or a dad or somebody that needs to get healthier. Lead them, encourage them, say, hey, I'm doing this. Come with me. Let's do it together. We can do this thing. And then, of course, prospects, telling people that you know or that you meet. And this gives you something to talk about. You never notice how you meet somebody and you want to talk about Juice Plus, but you're kind of like, how many fruits and vegetables do you eat every day? And it's awkward. Well, why not just talk to people and be like, hey, you know what? We got this thing going. It happens every Tuesday. You want to hop on and learn more about our healthy community? And boom, they come onto the support, which acts as not only a support, but also for prospects as well. And there's some great boards, stuff within boards that we're going to show you that you can send out to prospects. You're going to work with customers and even your former customers. Okay. So that's the gist of what we're doing what it is and why we're doing it. And then I'm going to throw it over to Amy to follow up with anything she wants to add. And then we'll hop right in with Kendall.
Doug, thank you so much for that. This has got me so excited. I should have put my hair on fire wig on. I'm so excited to be doing this with all of you. And truly what you said, Doug, that this community is the best training ground for lifelong habits. It was because we're in the Juice Plus community that our family's health has changed forever. So I'm so glad that I'm part of this group with all of you, and we and you, all of us together, we have the opportunity to impact so many lives. So I think you covered pretty much all the bases. That was awesome, Doug. And now we're going to move into the interactive Zoom meeting with breakout rooms, and Kendall, my sweet, sweet daughter in love, is going to guide us through that. And I'm going to turn it right over to you, Kendall.
Wonderful. Well, guys, I'm excited. I'm going to jump right into this, and I'm just going to let you know you can do this. It's all on your boards app, and I'm literally going to read from a script that's going to help me lead this Zoom, and it's going to show you guys how easy this is. So let's get started. Okay. Welcome to our Shred 10 Together Zoom meetups, and this is the best health club you guys have ever joined. My name is Kendall Getz, and I've been a part of this health community for over almost 5 years now, and I'm really excited about our time together. We are on a mission to inspire healthy living, partnered with global health food company called Juice Plus. We offer concentrated fruit and vegetable powders and capsules, chewables, and protein powders. And our company has been committed to researching the power of nutrition in the human body for over 30 years. We know from the research that eating a variety of high-quality plant foods provides the body with functional nutrition that makes positive impacts on our cellular level when consumed consistently. And we know the community support and the accountability help us to be more successful at reaching our goals. In addition to offering you the best nutrition in the world, we want to support you in creating a healthy, sustainable lifestyle that will help you feel better, look better, and have more energy. So mark your calendars and plan for meeting us for Shred 10 Together meetups. And we'll have those available every Monday at 11:30 a.m. or 7:30 p.m. And this week's call is a great way for community connect and support accountability. So I'm wondering, how many of you are just now learning about the Shred 10 Healthy Habits lifestyles? If you are, please put a 1 in the chat bar below. Let's see who we got. I want to see y'all's comments down there. If there's anyone new, anyone's, oh, yay. We got Christy and Doug and people are, that's awesome. Welcome to this group. I'm so proud. Oh, welcome, Sharon. I'm so proud of you for being in this group. You're going to love it. Oh, Michelle, that's awesome. So if you are already a part of this group and you've been here with us for a while, would you drop a 2 in the comments below as well? I want to see those numbers. Oh, Amy, welcome. Renee, yeah, welcome back. Jeannie, welcome back. Karen, oh, wow, so many people. Jennifer, Sandy, Jeannie, Vanessa, Doug. Oh, man, this is such a great group. I just see so many names down there. I love that. So that's so helpful for our community to see how many people are reoccurring and that are just being brought in. We want this time to be valuable. So you will want to invite the people that you care about so they can come to our next Zoom call. And there is a section here, guys, that's all about stories. And it's recommended to maybe have 1 or 2 people share their, I'm just going off script right now, to share 1 or 2 of their stories of impacting lives. And there's a feature on here where people can digitally raise a hand. And I'm going to skip that for the sake of our time, but you can always do that in the future. And you can have people raise their hand to speak, and then you can call on them. So for now, I'm just going to skip that though. Okay. And let's keep moving on. So I'm going to share my story real quick. I'd love to share my story first while a couple of you prepare to raise your hand. And for me, when I started the Shred 10, I was not really looking for a lifestyle program at the time. I was at least 10 to 15 pounds overweight. I had a lot of inflammation and I was suffering from eczema on my arms. And when I began applying the plant nutrition through the plant powders and then also through the guidelines of reducing inflammatory foods, I was blown away with the results that I got. And within a year, I saw changes that I just never believed would ever be gone from my body. And so I'm just so grateful. I love this program. It's something that I have adopted for my whole entire lifestyle. And I'm grateful that we'll be able to share this with our kids. And I love that my family's adopted it as well. I see that we have somebody raising their hand to share their Shred story. Doug, would you please share with us real quick your experience with the Shred lifestyle?
Yes, thank you so much. Well, for me, the Shred, I started trying this a couple years ago, and I like the way the Shred has like certain principles in it, but it wasn't so strict where I had to like, dogmatically follow this or that because I wasn't ready for it at the time. So I've been able to kind of add steps as I go, add more and more of the Shred guidelines as I go. And it just so happened that I ended up having some cardiac problem last year. And I feel like the Shred really prepared me because then I had to go to cardiac rehab and from a guy named Dr. Dean Ornish, which is a very strict diet that they put me on. But the Shred really prepared me for that because it taught me some of these principles. And actually, I started liking that kind of food more than bad food. So it's been amazing. It has really made a great transformation for me. And it just so happens that making those changes over time, I've been able to reduce weight, blood pressure, cholesterol, you name it. It's just an amazing program that's super doable.
Wow, that is a remarkable story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Doug. As we go into this, let's go and look at all the guidelines as to what is going to help you with getting started and what this looks like for jumpstarting your health. Amy, I have a question breaking from script. I am on my phone and I realize that maybe this has to be done on a computer. Do you think it's possible you, Amy or Doug, to share your screen for the guidelines?
I'm looking. Amy, if you have it, you go first. I'm looking.
Sony just put a version of it in the chat. You could just blow that up.
I'll have it in a second here.
Oh, good. This might be something that we have to do from our computers if we're going to be a host.
Yeah, there's a lot of info.
Somebody post in the chat again and it may pop up for me to find it. It's weird what's going on for me. Okay, I see it now. Okay, here we go. Got it. Did you see that? It's not posting it. There we go. Yes, I just posted it in the chat.
So are we supposed to share our screen or do we just put it in the chat for the guidelines?
Oh,
Just
no,
put it in the chat for the guidelines.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's easy then.
you mean the guidelines for the shred or the guidelines for our breakouts?
For the breakout.
Guideline. Oh, I was talking about guidelines for the shred.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's my bad. I'm realizing I'm looking at this and I realize we probably need to be able to share our screen if we're going to be the leader or the host. There we go. Thank you, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these are the guidelines that we live by with the Shred 10. And there's 10 healthy habits, or there's 5 healthy habits that we like to include and improve our diet and our lifestyle on. And then there's 5 that we like to reduce or eliminate. And so ones that we like to add are adding more plant foods and also the Juice Plus essential capsules every single day. We also want to add in the complete shakes, which are a great way to get in more plant protein and 15 varieties of more plants in our diet. We also want to increase the amount of water that we're drinking. And something that I live by is peek in the pot and you'll learn a lot. You can check out and see if your urine is either clear or at least light yellow, and that just tells you how much water that you're drinking. And also we want to reduce our stress, taking 10 deep breaths a day and get about at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. We also want to increase our movement, whether that's walking, whatever exercise that you find to be enjoyable that you'll do is what we want to add. And then when it comes to reducing or eliminating, the one that we want to reduce is caffeine and alcohol. So however you need to do that, whether it's reducing to 1 cup a day or even going decaf or maybe drinking tea over time. We also want to eliminate eating after 6 p.m. And really that just comes down to giving yourself at least 3 hours of digestion time before going to bed. Because I know not everyone can stop eating right at 6 p.m. depending on your work schedule. We also want to reduce processed foods. So anything that comes in a bag that has ingredient labels with dyes, preservatives, things that just do not digest well in our body. We also want to reduce gluten and dairy and artificial and refined sugars. Thank you so much, Doug, for sharing that with us. So I would love to note with you guys that the Shred 10 is not about losing 10 pounds in 10 days. It's about shredding foods and habits that are not serving us well, while adding foods and habits that help our bodies function in the way that is created to function. You get to choose to go all in with all 10 habits, which you will probably get the fastest results. And though you can just make one simple change at a time. And for most people, that's the most sustainable path. Just like Doug was talking about, he slowly moved into this lifestyle. We recommend starting with at least the top 5 of adding more good into your life. And as you experience wins in these 5 guidelines, consider reducing or eliminating the things suggested in the last 5 guidelines. So for those of you who have already made an investment in Juice Plus Nutrition, you may have received a link to this Welcome to Jumpstart 2024 resource. If not, we'll pop the link into the chat and your Juice Plus affiliate partner can also send it to you. So this link is handy, it's full of resources, so bookmark it and refer to it often so it can help you start creating healthier habits. Make sure to scroll through the link to become familiar with the resources to support your success. We also recommend that you create layers of accountability to help you be successful as possible. So joining this call as often as you can is one of the layers of accountability. We're doing these every Monday starting in January, and I hope you guys can at least join one of them. Remember, inviting a buddy can also help build that a layer of accountability. Telling your family and friends what your plan is a third layer of accountability. The research, our community, and our resources are what set us apart from buying products online or off the shelf at a retail store. And you are supporting a small business owner and their family. So thank you so much. If you have not looked into Juice Plus Nutrition, please connect with the person that invited you to get more information. And no matter what lifestyle plan you choose, eating more fruits and vegetables is highly recommended. And Juice Plus Nutrition is the best way to bridge the gap in your micro and macronutrition. Okay, we're gonna prep for breakouts. So now we'd like to get into the fun part of our gathering. Connecting our community in a small group for 20 minutes of support and accountability is a blast. We'll be sending each of you into a breakout room to connect with 2 to 3 other shredders. If this is your first time, don't be shy. You will quickly realize the power of the small support group. This is very important. Please be mindful of your time sharing so everyone gets to share. We'd like each person to go around their room and share. Keep your share brief to about 60 to 90 seconds and let the next person share. For the first 5 minutes, share. If you are new, share why you want to create a healthier habit. If you are a returning shredder, share a win since we met last week. Next 10 minutes, share a challenge that you would like to overcome. And that's an optional one. And then the last 5 minutes, share an intention you would like to focus on between now and the next time we meet. It's not a big deal if the timing is not perfect, just roll with it. If you are a returning shredder, please volunteer to be the time guide and help stay on our task. If everyone is in the Zoom room, no problem. There's a first time for everything. Someone please step up and set a timer. As you come back week after week, this is going to get easier and easier. Repetition is great. And your confidence in yourself is going to get stronger in so many ways. Okay, let's get into the rooms and introduce yourself, share your name, where you live, and then get right into your why or when, challenges, and intention. We'll send you prompts when the time is almost up. Then you'll all come back to this main room and share your takeaways. We'll want a few volunteers to share takeaways, and these takeaways are who and what inspired you in your group.
I have 2 questions. Number 1, are we modifying the time length for this today? Or are you keeping it at 20?
Let's break it down. Should we do 10 minutes, Amy?
Yeah, I like 10. Okay, so I'm trying to create more breakout rooms. I created them. I'm going to try to select an option that I think is a good idea. I'm not sure what's going to happen right now, but eventually we'll get into breakout rooms. Here we go.
About 12. I mean, I'm looking at it too, Doug. Do you want to do 12?
12 rooms.
Yeah, because there's 52 of us.
Broad. Wait, are they going right now?
No.
Why do I have to assign them manually? All right, I'm doing it manually. We'll figure this out for the future. This is terrible. I thought it would just split everybody automatically into a breakout room.
I thought so too.
I think that was one of the options.
I
when we
don't know,
looked-
maybe I didn't have the right option. I think I'm putting people in rooms right now.
Doug, I'd be happy to work with you on this. It's all about getting the settings correct and whatnot. There are options of randomly assigning or specifically assigning. Deborah and I can really help you with this because this is something that we've used in other modalities for quite a while.
Okay. There's gonna be about 5 people in a room for today. Except for the room I just put 7 by mistake. I'm giving you the best I got, guys.
Hey, I think it's very encouraging that we learn new things in this business, and No one's perfect, so.
No,
Whoops. Enjoy your breakout room. Now, some of us aren't in rooms. I wonder why. So I see Arlene, me and Amy. See if I can put Arlene into a room. Hi, Amy. Let's paste. Oh, I think I can broadcast into the room.
Okay, I see that we're in a room with 4 people and I see
Oh,
Arlene.
we're in a room. Okay, that's where we are.
Okay, good. So other people are not hearing what you're saying right now unless you
No,
broadcast thing.
right. I tried to put it in broadcast into the room what we would share. I'm gonna try it again. Zoom user and Arlene, are you guys here? Let's go ahead and let me try one more thing. Breakout rooms, unassigned.
I'm gonna share the 3 things that they're gonna share, and I'm gonna copy that and put that into the broadcast message. Okay, Doug, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that
but
right.
it looks like you can't fit it all in there. Let me see.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? I think we're seeing our regular chat. Well, oh, look at that. I got that. I guess we were doing one at a time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So, Amy, I'll share. Let's see. I want to create healthier habits because I am currently working on reversing heart disease, and I need more accountability. I want to be in a community of people that are getting healthier, and a place where I know that I can inspire others to also make some of those changes. And I like the shred because not everybody's doing the shred, or the shred doesn't speak to like heart disease, but I know there's a lot of men in our community, or even maybe their spouses of people in our community, that need to know more about that. So my excitement for the shred is to kind of have kind of like the cardiac focus, and eventually maybe even having like a special breakout room for people like me. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing it. What about you, Amy?
Well, I'll just say that I love these healthy habits that we've been part of, and I learned about them because of the Juice Plus community. And though I have found that it's so easy to fall off the wagon, and especially through the holidays, I feel like, okay, I really do want to get back to the weight that I feel very comfortable at. And I've actually put on some pounds this Christmas.
Me
So
too.
like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's why I'm doing it again. It just gets me back in the flow of healthy eating and living. I've been on Juice Plus for 27 years, but I know that the extra high, the healthy habits that we embrace along with it are really the plus in Juice Plus. I love that.
Excellent.
Who else wants to share?
Hi, Bella.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, good morning. Good to see. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Same here.
Excellent. So we're currently in a breakout set rooms. There's 5 people in our room, but there's a bunch of other people in breakout rooms. It looks a little scary though, Amy, because I only see 5 participants in the whole Zoom session, but I
I
think
see them all.
Oh, you see them all.
I see 8 rooms.
Okay. So right now, Vela, we are doing a practice session of what we're going to do every Monday at 11:30 and 7:30. And we're just sharing what we would want to do within the shred, or creating, or why we would want to create healthier habits.
Okay, I'm in the process of revamping a lot of stuff that I do. So this here is a bonus and an added, not only for me, but everybody else that follows me also.
Excellent. Well, you signed in right before. I was telling Vela how I'm excited to have kind of a cardiac focus, and I know you've been through a lot and have been a spokesperson with the with some of the major organizations in the world, and have a lot of exposure. So I look forward, if you're going to be participating in this Jumpstart thing, I think we can really help a lot of people by inviting cardiac people into the Jumpstart. And then when we do these breakouts, maybe we could have like a cardiac breakout room each time. You know what I mean? So that
I'm excited and interested. Yes, I am.
yeah. Let's see. Let's do one more question. I forgot to set a timer, Amy, so I don't know how long we've been in the breakouts, but maybe we'll do the next question. Maybe share a challenge that you would like to overcome. I'll share that my challenge is that I'm just not excited about exercise. And I need accountability, and I'm excited to have to report back here every week about my wins in exercise, because apparently I'm not an adult enough to actually go exercise without having some guilt and shame involved. But I'll do whatever I need to do. If it takes shame, I want to be healthy. So that's my challenge.
Well, I'll share a challenge also, is that I'm such a grazer and I have a hard time stopping eating after dinner. And it's like, oh, it's 7 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to go grab something else. And I'm really not even hungry. But I know that's a challenge for me. And I'm going to be very mindful during this time that I'm paying attention and not doing it mindlessly.
Anybody else want to share a challenge they face? Oh, that's okay. I know this is just like a kind of learning about what we're doing here. I gave them a 2-minute warning, but I'm gonna go ahead and I think if I on the breakout rooms, if I stop the rooms, I don't see how it's.
Close all rooms. I can do that at the bottom.
Oh yeah, you have more control than me. Yeah, close all rooms. I think it'll give them a 60-second countdown. If not, they'll get a heck of a surprise, and we'll see them all here. There it is.
Yes, 60 seconds. Yes. Yeah. Okay, great. Great.
Excellent.
Okay, this is a fun learning experience.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Welcome back. We did it. I hope you had enough time. I forgot to set a timer, so we were just guessing.
That was great.
About 20 more seconds and everybody will be automatically put back in here unless they move in here anyway. So yeah.
That was awesome. I love that it didn't cut us off and it let us leave on time. Oh, I thought that was so good. So I don't
Yeah.
know if it was an option you hit, but great.
Yeah, and as we move forward, just so you guys know, we're gonna as a need, if there's a need, we may be having some specialized breakout rooms. As we'll start in just regular breakout rooms, but as we go on, we may have like men's, like a guys breakout room. We may have a Spanish speaking breakout room. I was just talking to Vela because she was in our room about how maybe people that are like pursuing like cardiac stuff or reversing heart disease, people that are into that. Vela and I both have a ton of experience, not a ton, but well, enough, more than most experience in that. So I think that's pretty exciting, the potential for all this.
I love it. Oh, I'll keep this rolling. So,
Yeah.
welcome back everyone from your breakout rooms. I would love to hear some takeaways, and I want to know who inspired you, what inspired you, and we're going to use the digital hand that is available on your screen. If you go down to the bottom next to chat, there's a reaction button, and you guys can raise your hand. And I would love to have some people volunteer to raise your hand to share about 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 3 takeaways that you guys heard in your breakouts. Yes, Jennifer Martinson.
I will say I was in a breakout room and my mom was in there, and I was highly inspired by her renewed vigor on getting healthy and staying healthy at all stages of life. So that was my inspiration.
Thank you for sharing. Anyone else want to raise their hand? Any other people?
I'm trying to raise my hand. I couldn't find it. Sorry.
Share away. Tell us what you heard.
Oh, in my group, we had a couple people who have never done the shred, and they are so motivated to do the shred and just take that next step. And that was just so encouraging, you know, just for everyone to just say, I want to do something for my health. I want to take the next step for my health. And they were really encouraged and inspired by each other in the group. You know, everyone was saying, oh, that's good, you know, and they were all there together. And I think the community of this is going to be huge.
Wow. Yes, I totally agree with you. Thank you, Kristen. I see there was somebody else who raised their hands. Who raised your hand? Go ahead and unmute yourself and share.
Hi, Kendo. I did. I was inspired by everybody. They all had something special. One was at the YMCA, Alyssa, I think her name was, and she is talking about not wanting to waste food, but how she was inspired, wanting to be take care of her children with special needs. And another one, I'm trying to remember all their names as I say this, but Renee, she was inspired. Her challenge, I think if I remember correctly, was staying focused. One of the wins was, I can't remember every single one. I apologize. There was like 4 or 5 of us. Hold on.
Can I help you, Christy?
Yes, ma'am. Please. I'm trying to remember it. Thank you. I know.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why we're a team. We got put in that lockout or that breakout room for a reason. So a lot of it was movement for me. That was a big win, finding a YouTube channel that would be flexible with my schedule. So movement was big for me. I think also being intentional, getting back on the shred after the holidays. A lot of us have gotten off because of the holiday, you know, a nibble here and there of sugar. And next thing you know, we're eating sugar on a regular basis. But I think overall, everybody was looking forward to the shred. And it gave them an opportunity to share with their customers as well as their own families and encourage everybody to get back on track.
Thank you guys so much for sharing. I just love hearing all these wins. Well, I hope all these wins inspire you all to hear your names being shouted out. And this is something we'll all get better and faster at this, and hopefully our communities will keep growing. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm just going to say that this was so fun, and I just enjoyed our time together, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this too. We're going to be inviting people, you know, so invite people to come to our next get together next Monday. We'll be starting, so not this Monday coming up, but the next. We're going to be kicking it off on the 8th with our Zoom get-togethers, and I hope to see you guys there, and I hope that you guys bring as many friends and partners as y'all can. And that is it, and I hope you guys see how easy this is. Anyone can do this. You're literally just reading off of a prompt to do this whole thing. So thank you guys for also letting me practice and show you how to do this. I hope you guys feel like you can do this too.
Excellent.
Y'all did phenomenal. Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Well, if anybody has any final questions or hopefully we have answers. You don't have, if you have questions, let us know.
I have a question, Doug. This
Yeah.
is Beth. Hi, everybody. I'm super inspired to do it this time as well. Just getting back on track because I know how good I feel. But on the text messages, are we relying on using our customers using the 901 company texting, or are there a separate text message groups going to be happening?
Go ahead, Amy.
I'll answer that, Beth. You can do it either way, and it's really up to you what you want to do. All of the text messages that they're going to be receiving are posted in the board's app under customer partner, no, company support. You can read those ahead of time. If you wanted to send those to your customers yourself, you could one at a time or set up a project broadcast. I'm just going to use what the company is rolling out and have people text a Jumpstart to the company number 901-850-3000. And that's actually included in the information page that's in boards. It's the very first thing that you click on when you click on Jumpstart 2024. There's an information page and there's a welcome page. The information page includes that Jumpstart encouragement to text it to your customers that they can sign up for those SMS messages.
So
beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. And thanks for that question, Beth. This meeting is being recorded. I will put it on Facebook and then we'll distribute it to the different various team groups shortly.
Doug,
Bella?
I have a question.
Oh, wait, let me before you get, let's have you next, Cindy. Let me just remind everybody, I keep posting repeatedly so it doesn't get buried, the link to the Campbell board into the chat. And that's everything we're referring to. When you go into the Campbell board, you're going to see customer resources, resources for partners. You'll see the script that we were just using. You're going to see all kinds of great stuff. And I think even under corporate communication, they even have the SMS campaign. So yeah, obviously if you sign up, if your customers sign up for the corporate campaign, they're going to get reminders and encouragement. That's great. But you're going to have to still communicate with them and they'll have to understand that that's not you that's sending those messages. I'm not running any reminders or anything, Renee, during this one. I'm going to just go with the corporate version because I want to do what's repeatable and duplicatable. And guys, I know we don't always talk, Sharon and I don't always talk about like how we lead and things like that. But on this Zoom, we have Julie Herbst, our upline, and Amy Getz is Julie's upline. And as amazing as our upline, Julie Herbst is, Amy Getz is really a model leader and a mentor in our lives. And if you don't know that much about Amy, she has a massive business, okay? And she's all quiet and humble, but she is a beast of a leader that leads with love. She's organized. She's one of the smartest people I've ever met. She's got it going on. So success leaves clues. So when Amy Getz says, I'm going to use the corporate one to keep it simple, Doug, I say, okay, me too. Because you know me, I want to do a project broadcast. I want to have buttons and links and all kinds of stuff, but I want to do what the great leader's doing. And this is a really great way to not only for us to get healthier as a community, but to grow our businesses, because now we have something really exciting to talk about with other people. I think Renee had another question about the groups, like where are the support groups and things like that. It's up to each team to have how they want to do it. I know some people might have a specialized group. We've done that in the past. We're going to run this right in our customer group. And anybody that's in the customer group, they'll always get a reminder on Wednesday. And I feel like they could hop on this Zoom as long as they've gotten one of these boards. And I want to try and keep this short, but this Jumpstart information, if you haven't gone into the board yet, it looks like this. So when you send them the board, they're going to learn about the Jumpstart. They're going to learn about the Shred 10. And as soon as, if they say, oh yeah, that looks good, I want to do that. Well, they're ready. Not only, there's also a Jumpstart welcome where it gives a little more detailed information about how to do the shred and stuff. But at that point, they're ready to come on to a meeting even before they've done it. So every single week of the month, you can be meeting as you meet somebody at pickleball or in the grocery store, at the gym, the YMCA. You just say, hey, come on to my healthy communities support Zoom on Tuesday. And then they're going to hear one of us leaders is going to roll out the shred guidelines. So it's perfectly appropriate for a seeker to be there as well as somebody that's already doing the shred. Then they're going to go into a breakout group and they're going to say, oh, I haven't done it yet, but they're going to hear like 4 or 5 other people have success stories. So it's a great way to do it. So that's how the system's going to work. You just plug people into this and let the system kind of do the magic.
Thank you, Doug. I will pay you later for all those nice things you said.
Oh, you got it. I think Cindy Galloway might have had a question.
Yes, yes. And I have one more question to answer as well.
Yeah.
So Cindy, go ahead.
Well, my question is if, because some of us will be leading these groups, in boards, does it tell us how to do the breakout rooms?
Oh, that's a great point. Because on the West Coast, Gloria and Cindy, you guys are going to do a separate Zoom, right?
Right.
Oh, support Zoom. Yeah. The Kindle was literally reading from the script word for word.
Right.
Just now.
I got that part, but then I don't know how you guys put us into breakout rooms.
Oh, the technology part of it, you mean?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, I can shoot a video for you and show you that.
that would be great.
Okay.
That would be great because
I'm
we
writing
need,
a note.
yeah, we need to know that by Monday.
Thanks, Doug.
Yes.
Yes. And we just figured that out yesterday, I think, or the day before. So it's once you know the right buttons to push, it's not that hard to do. And as you see, today was a good practice run for us, and we'll do a really good job on our first official Zoom together with the breakouts. I also wanted to say that another wonderful resource that the company is providing with leaders across the company that's been organized with Jennifer Myers is a Wellness Wednesday Zoom at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And every single week, she's going to hit a different topic about healthy living. And it's just going to be a fun, interactive, participatory experience for people that's going to add even more value to being part of this community. On January 3rd, it's the first one that Jennifer is hosting for Wellness Wednesday, and she's going to help people prep for the Shred 10 that starts on January 8th. We're really encouraging everybody to get on January 3rd Zoom Wellness Wednesday so that we can all get prepped and get all your participants into that Zoom so they can prep as well. I do think that that will be recorded if they can't join live. Gloria?
Okay, I didn't know if that little hand worked. Will those be recorded on Wednesday nights? Because
I'm pretty sure that they will be. I know that's not always a good night for us with church and so forth, but I'm almost certain that that will be recorded.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Okay, thank you.
You can go ahead and close it out, Amy, if I think we're all done with our questions and stuff.
Awesome. Please contact your marketing director if you have additional questions about how this works. We want to support you and have fun with this. I feel like I said at the beginning, one of the greatest blessings of the Juice Plus company is not just the high quality, best in class products that we share and the research behind it. It's the community that we're part of. Bring people into this community. They're going to experience the benefits of shredding together, jump starting together, incorporating healthy habits, whether they do all 10 or whether they just choose 1 or 2 or 3 to get started. They can feel part of this community, and that will organically bring them into this community so that they'll want to know more and do more. And perhaps down the road, they'll turn into a partner with you. I think most of us joined because we fell in love with the education and the connections and the community and the results of Juice Plus. And now we're lifers. So we want to expand our team, and we do this through offering value and bringing people into this community. So I'm super pumped about it. Thank you guys for being on this Zoom today. And we'll keep you in the loop with on Voxer, so you know what's going on in our Facebook groups. And have a great weekend. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Thank y'all. God bless.
All right.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Happy
Thanks,
New
Amy.
Year.
Bye-bye.
Great job.
So much.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Great
Thank you,
job,
everybody.
Kendall. Kendall, amazing. Thank you.